All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's Monday, February 9th, 2026. This is 1 o'clock Central Time, and we're going to play a little intro for about 4 minutes, 4 minutes and 5 seconds, actually, and we'll be right back. Let's grow. This is the Indoor Farmer, and I am your host, Waylon, the Indoor Farmer.
In a world of concrete walls and city lights so bright, Waylon's got a secret garden blooming through the night. No fields of green, just pots and lights inside his home, turning seeds to supper, never feeling all alone. He's the average Joe who said, I'll grow my own damn way. Food and medicine from scratch, come what may. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun, bringing us together 'cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Waylon, the indoor farmer, lighting up the screen. He shows off his leafy greens, the project's taking flight. Experiments gone wrong, but hey, that's alright. From hydroponics hustle to soil in the spare room, learning curves and breakthroughs, chasing away the gloom. It's hard work entertainment, twisting sweat into gold, affecting every soul, young and old. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun, bringing us together 'cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Waylon, the indoor farmer, lighting up the screen. And he's not stopping there. 4 more shows on the go. Different angles, same fire, helping self-reliance grow. We need each other, yeah, to make this world turn right. From your kitchen window to the dead of night. It's not just dirt and dreams, it's a revolution call. Waylon's leading the charge, standing proud and tall. Hey Waylon, the indoor farmer, rocking the live show scene. Weekly vibes, plants on display, chasing that self-sustained dream. Ups and downs, the grind is real, but he's making it fun, bringing us together 'cause we all gotta eat under the sun. Sun, Waylon, the indoor farmer, yeah, he's the one. So tune in, turn up, let's grow this thing together. Waylon's indoor farmer, now and forever.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Episode 222 today. 222222 today. And it's also February. Wow, the numbers aligned. It must be some kind of a sign, you know? So what I'm doing right now, I'm putting some hot water in here from the sink. And kind of messed up, and I used up all the RO water from the tank this morning. But actually, this works out better because at least it's warmer. I put a bunch of salt in here, a bunch of isopropyl alcohol. Put some more salt in there. Why not? It's salt that I stopped using because it's the white, bleached salt, and I started using the gray Celtic salt. Celtic salt, let's go. Hashtag Celtic salt. Anyway, so we're gonna do a little washout. I gotta leave myself some alcohol here. Do a little wash, and as we do the wash, this time it shouldn't be noisy. Shouldn't be very noisy, at least. We're gonna put all these pieces in here. I hate to put them in here. You're like, oh, I can get all this goodness off of here. No, not really. It's time to give it all a wash. In fact, I might even flip this inside out if I can. I don't know if it's possible. Guys, if you could help me out, hit that like button, share it out with some friends. It's Monday. I know everybody, a lot of people hate Mondays, but it's a new week. It's a new month. It's well, not really a new month, but we're close to the beginning of the month. And I just hope that we can all find some kind of a positive thing to look at for each week. Like, okay, this week I can, start a new project, or I can work on a project, or I can, read a book. I don't know. Well, you know what? I tied this. I don't think I needed to tie it, but we're going to put this in there too. This big old bag I've been using to, I guess, filter but keep air going through the drying process of the bubble hash. So we'll put this in there too. Should be able to fit it all. Let's go. Cool. I've been needing to do this, so I hope it works out nicely. You just tape this up higher because sometimes the water level might be too high. Now those micron bags might not want to soak down into the water. That's really the only problem. But the water will get going. Maybe I need to put more water in since it's just micron bags. There's not a lot of sloshing going around. Not a lot of sloshing happening. The slosh level is a little bit low. I hope that works. That one bag's just not really getting any moisture. I might need to put some more water in. I'll wait till my RO fills up a little bit more, and we'll put some more water in. How about that? Well, let's get the show going here. How about that? We got a bunch of pictures and video to show you guys today. The indoor farmer, it's all about the average journey. When I say average, I don't mean to demean it at all, but I just mean like I think everybody could do a version of what I'm doing. Not necessarily have to be an expert to grow a little, a little basket with some herbs or something like that. There's a lot of ways to do it. I'm exploring those ways, and that's a lot of what I do, a lot of what my content is about. But for the most part, it's still all matters that we all are trying different things. See what can work for us. Maybe we don't have a great yard to grow in, Alan, how are you, bro? Come on in. If you guys could hit the like button on your way through, appreciate that. Alice, hello. I see you. I see. Yeah. So we're live on Locals today for the heck of it. If you would, anybody that is all over the different places, if you would come to Rumble, I appreciate that. Always looking to get the Rumble concentrated, all the chat in the Rumble, just like the divergence of all the universes combined. Anyway, cheers. Right, Trent, let's grow together over on Locals. Let's go. Kayla on the Rumble, Alice on the Rumble and the Locals. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to Monday. I do have a lot of pictures here. Let me share it in. Better put up some music too, otherwise I'm gonna lose. Oh, there's the X feed. I'm gonna lose the headphones. It'll be like beep boop meow. Feel like that should maybe not be the case, but that's how it rolls. That's how it rolls. All right, come on, computer. Computer's been acting a little bit slow lately. I'm wondering maybe it needs to be gutted and cleaned out. And open. The new version is available. Guess we'll download the new version. We use it often enough, right? All right, here's the music. I think it's playing. It's so low for me, but for you guys, it's like loud. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that, but I mean, I guess I could turn it down for the output for you guys. It kind of makes some sense. Install. Okay. Okay. Now I'm installing a program. Last minute. Update VLC using previous settings. Sure. Sure. What? Error opening file. Click to abort. Stop installation. What? Always something, you know what I mean? There's always something. It's always got to be something. Cancel. Okay, we'll cancel that for now. And it closed my music at the same time. Come on. Come on. Capiche. And open again. Let's see. Okay. This time I'm not going to update yet. I'll have to do that later. You'll see. I'll have to do that later. Alright, folks. Let me see a hashtag WTIF in the chat for all of my Monday, all my groggy Monday fam. Let's see. So this is the beginning of all the pictures. I took a picture of like the little setup I had going where I was trying to get all that delicious liquid out of that last bag. This was hours after the show on Monday, was it? Tuesday? But yeah, I did get quite a bit. I got a good little chunk out. Not too bad. I still have another 4 or 5 bags to do. Oh, we got 4 minutes till a little 420 celebration. If anyone partakes, I do. I use the cannabis. I truly credit it for saving my life, even though it does have downsides. Everything does, I think. So let me know in the comment below. Do you cannabis or do you not cannabis? If you don't, that's fine. I want to hear from you. So here we are. We got lots of food for the worms this week. A lot of stuff, a lot of scraps, a lot of all the scraps coming out of the bag of bubble hash. I use those paper towel rolls They're a decent like brown plastic or brown cardboard, and so I can kind of use them to sort of absorb moisture of different places, or kind of, I mean, they will be eaten eventually too by the worms. But here we are, just sort of digging a hole where I could find a nice clear place that didn't have a bunch of other food underneath of it. And you guys, you might remember a few weeks ago, I was burying food here, so it is being eaten. It is being converted. The whole underground world of like the 8 inches of soil that this table has. Some places have more soil, obviously, like if you count that bin or the grow pot there. But yeah, this is right before I took a reel. I made a reel of roly-polies. Some of you might have seen it, and it looked like I just had this infestation of roly-polies. And I put the song in there, Limp Bizkit, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. But it actually was just because I did that. I dug up a whole bunch of soil, and they were all exposed all of a sudden, and freaking out, trying to figure out where to go and what to do. Yeah, there you go. The wormies. Some nice, delicious, organic banana peels. You're right back. Okay, Alan. No worries, bro. Appreciate you coming in. Found these, I think they were radish seeds that popped, started growing, so I just kind of stuck them in the soil to see if they would continue their life, or maybe they might die. I don't know. I have this house plant's doing really well, but it's doing this like stair step thing down to the ground. I guess it wants to crawl along the ground instead of like stand up. Interesting. Miss Limone, I think, is doing a little better up here. I haven't seen any new damage, so that's good. It's out of the way of whatever was happening. I think it was a cricket. Here's our mint plant that I transplanted. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to start watering the bed a little bit more because the soil seems to be, and I mean the topsoil, the top of this is going to be dry. I mean, almost no matter when I water it, I have to take that into consideration. But I mean, I know it's like there's some moisture down deep in the table, but I definitely think I should water a little more often. Maybe not as much, but a little more often. So I let some of it dry out a little bit so I can kind of crunch it up and ball it up and make it smaller, while also breaking it up for the wormies. Doing a little cleanup. Look at that, big old broccoli chunks in there. Broccoli turns into a tree. Speaking of, that's part of the episode. Timber. You're gonna see one of my broccoli trees fell over. The hook that was holding it up broke off, or like broke a branch of it off, and man, the onions are dying off, you guys. I'm sad about that. I love the F out of those onions. Oh, we missed the 420. Cheers, everybody. 421 is just as good as 420, I think. Cheers, cheers. I'm smoking on some black runts. I'm gonna be I'll pull it up on the screen tomorrow. Well, honestly, maybe I shouldn't do that. I might pull it up today. You guys want to see it? Anybody want to see the black runts terpenes a little up close on the microscope? Let's see I don't know. What should we see? Sheena, hello. Margaret, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, awesome game night yesterday, everybody. Congrats to Chris or Bob, Chris, for winning the game. I thought it was fun. A little bit more smooth than last time, I think. I do have to get all the winners taken care of still, so apologies, but we'll get it done. Maybe at the end of this episode, or we'll leave here and go live on just locals again. Might do that. We're live on locals right now. It should be free for anyone who's a member. So I don't know if you can comment or not as a non-member, but it should be live now, so you can test it. Go comment. Go see. Comment in the live chat on locals, and I should be able to see it on the screen. You want to see it, Alice? Okay, let's pull out I've got my microscope right here. So here I am. I spent a lot of time trying to just maybe I'm putting too much scrap in the table, but I don't think so. I keep finding places I can kind of move around the table and keep finding. Look at that rich soil right there. I can keep finding spots where I can dig in there, and oh, there's nothing in there, so I just keep digging and make a nice hole and bury some scraps. I leave a bunch of it, no pun intended, leaving a bunch of the leaves and stuff in that bin there, just kind of off to the side for a while until I'm ready to bury a bunch of big chunk. Wow, that's it already. It's done already. I think it's like 15 minutes. Oh, there's steam still coming out of this bad boy. Let's see if I can get some more water in there while we run it again. That's good. Probably should have bought more alcohol. Hot water, alcohol, and salt. But maybe could use a little more alcohol for sure. The water's already looking pretty murky. I want it to slosh a little bit. I want it to be enough to get a little slosh going to catch all of the bags. I almost don't want to leave it running though, or not running, but I don't want to leave the water, the adding, I say water running, but that could be confusing too. Yeah, I don't want to be filling it up while not paying attention to it, I guess, if that makes sense. Might end up with too much in there. I don't know. I think I can let it go for a little bit though. All right, let's pull up this. Get back to the pictures and videos here in a minute. I think I got a bunch more. I believe this is called this one, yes. Oh, wow. There you go, FBI. If you need my fingerprint. I don't know what that dot is right there. Did somebody put something on me? There it is. That's the real deal right there. That's how you know it's not AI. It's got a fingerprint. That's how you know I'm not AI, you guys. All right, here you go. Some black runts. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, that's very purple. That's so purple, it's black. So black, it's purple. Damn. Damn. Let's zoom it in. It won't focus, so I just jam it all the way down in there. No, what? Ooh. It's pretty. Can't get it to focus like I want to, but I guess this is the best way to do it, like this. The shape of the nug doesn't go up in there. Right, Margaret? It's pretty pretty. It's like, what is that? It's tasty too, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. You've been told. Told you. You've been told. Alright. Moving on. Moving back to reality. Got to put on the dirt gloves. Pulling out all the dead leafies. Oh yeah, this machine is going to be so nice after this. The water's looking nice and milky and like brownish yellow, and oh yeah, it's going to be good. I don't think I'm going to do anything with that water, but I could almost strain it and get bubble hash out of it almost. I don't know where I would dry it at because I have to let those items dry before I could do it, but just on a piece of cardboard, I guess. I don't think I need it that bad though. That would be kind of I feel like it would be a very small return for the work put in, but it could be done. Looking fancy, Kayla? Oh, with my gloves? Thanks. Using gloves. Do you mean my weed bowl, I guess? My flower bowl. Hello everyone. Here you go. Have a free bong hit. Oh, and you know what? That's a good call. I didn't realize I hadn't started the door prize wheel yet. Now the number wheel is already up, so if you guys haven't done that, go over there and to locals, look at the date. Alright, let's go here. I see some locals commenters. We got Diane, we got Alice, we got Trent, all commented on locals. I don't know if I saw anybody else. Nope. Okay. We got Kayla. We We got Alice on the Rumble. Chris on the Rumble. That's where it's at. That's where to be. That's the place to be. Margaret. Okay, we caught up. Facebook, we got Margaret again. We got Chris. Bob Chris. you added Chris in there somehow? Sheena said, hello everybody. Okay. Hello Sheena. And then got Kayla on Facebook. Alan. I think those are all the commenters. Comment below if you want on the wheel. Alice on the Facebook. And there it is. I'm here still at the doctor's. The vampire's going to take my blood. Well, be careful, Diane. Don't squirm around too much. I commented on locals, didn't I? I'm not seeing it, Chris. You might have commented on the post. I'm only able to see the live chat where I'm at here. So, might want to hit the live chat, but it's not the end of the world, brother. Don't worry too much. So this picture was taken before the timber, before the fall, the great fall of this broccoli tree right here. You can see a wire. You can kind of see a wire. That's what's holding up the tree. Well, you'll see shortly what happened. Dun dun dun. So I chopped back these other broccoli plants a lot. I chopped them down quite low compared to where they were. They were growing up in the lights and stuff, so it gives me a little bit of time, and I can get in there and I can eat the smaller leaves. You can eat all the leaves, but the smaller leaves will be the nice, like, fresher leaves. Broccoli just keeps broccoli. Just keeps on broccoli. There's a couple broccoli heads. There's at least 3 now growing. And these are the same plants that I've had in there. I haven't really done anything new with the broccoli. Although whenever I bury broccoli, it does start to grow up again. So there are some new broccoli plants, I should say that. Here we go. I don't know how those pictures got reversed, but yeah, this is the cutting, the great cutting, the great chopping. Just call me the green Paul Bunyan. Paul Green Bunyan, maybe. Maybe Green Bunyan. You guys could call me the great Green Bunyan. Yes, broccoli. It's it's nice because it can be used for a few things, like several things I'm sure, but the leaves you can use as like a leafy green for like salads or for sandwiches, and then the broccoli itself, which the flowers are actually edible. Flowers are actually really tasty if it's a nice fresh piece like that one there. Although I'm not eating any of that, but I've eaten a lot of it. I don't know a way to preserve broccoli, like maybe just freeze it, chop it up, wash it, soak it or whatever, and then freeze it. I'm sure that's one way to do it. Make some broccoli and cheese soup. Put it in the fridge. So this is the low end of the table. That's why I have that sort of hole in there to see how much moisture is in the table. If there's too much water in the table, you'll see like a puddle down there. And I know to like distribute that water a little bit, and I'll take like some of the dry soil on top and mix it in with the water and kind of make like a mud, and then scoop the mud up and put it somewhere that like has dry soil on the top, and do little bits to like spread that moisture around. because it's kind of it's a very dry season. I don't have a humidifier going in this room, but I do water this enough that like the water's being evaporated and you know in the air. It's in the air. Plus the water that's flowing back here from the aquaponics system. It's always splashing and little bits of it. It's getting in the air. I do need to turn on the gauge and find out how much humidity is actually going on in here. Oh, here's all the little guys that I dug up. Sorry, little guys. They're all like, hey man, what the fuck happened? Hey, Tom, where are you? I can't hear you anymore. I'm on the surface, my dude. Me too. Like, put me back in. Put me back underneath. They probably had a whole highway going on and stuff. My bad, you guys. My bad. Kyle, what's up? Look at this. Big old turd of used material. Kyle, what's going on, my guy? Why does Leaf Cycle not have up their private reserve? What? I don't know. I do worry a lot. Well, I try not to worry too much. Yeah, big old clump. Speaking of clump. I think I'm gonna have to wash this for a while. Hey, and that bag's getting down in the water now, too. That's good. It's actually not all the way down, but pretty close to everything being washed now. I would say I've used this maybe 8 times. I don't know why 8 comes up in my head, but it's somewhere around 8 to 10 times. And this will be the first time doing like a alcohol washout. Hot water, salt. I guess I could put some more salt in. I don't know if that's really doing anything, but put quite a bit in there. Should make a difference. Is that turd compost? Yeah, it's become compost. Yeah, Kyle, this clump of material, like it was washed before I put it in the freezer, so like did a bud wash, then frozen, then did the bubble hash wash with it, and now I just break it up and bury it in the table. Here it is, guys. Timber with the broccoli tree. It fell down, and look what's left. It's just this little leaf that had died that was holding on. That's what it was being held by. The whole tree, and they're not light either. It's like this whole tree being held up by a little twig. Little dead, dying leaf. Season it up, Kyle. Right, season up the ground, yeah. Give it a little something. Guys, I'm still not getting any seeds popping. And almost no matter what method I use, it's kind of crazy. I'm getting a little perturbed by this. I put a bunch of lettuce seeds out in this, in these pebbles. My pepper plant here is still alive. It's not. It doesn't seem like it's doing much growing, but it definitely still has some life in it. There's still one pepper on it that's it's not the biggest, so I'm kind of just leaving it alone. Maybe if I take that pepper off, it might help the plant to like push nutrients elsewhere. I don't know. I mean, I think it would. I just don't know if it would be enough to matter, I guess is the point. Yeah, it's a little bit, messy, dirty process. Me trying to do all this. Like this stuff back here is all covering up holes that I had for like grow cups that I didn't actually cut out big enough, and so the cups weren't fitting in there great. And I covered up all the holes with random objects so that light wouldn't get in there and add more, algae, because you can see algae growing around here where water's splashing up. There's an air stone or an air rock inside of this trough here, and that air stone is making bubbles and pushing water up and hitting. That's why this empty bottle of equilibrium is sitting over that hole. So it's a lot of like little patchwork kind of stuff, but it's really just meant for learning and temporary use. It's not a commercial system or anything like that. Little picture of the clear fishy water. Fish are happy. They're a lot of babies. They're doing their thing. Oh, hey, Rose. So, basically dead pineapple there. It's going to end up being compost as well, but there's a whole nother. This is after all the stuff I buried. A whole nother, bushel of compost to dry out and break up. And I don't have to dry it out, but it is a lot easier to break up. I wouldn't have to cut it up. I could just break it up. It's a little bit easier. And the broccoli is fine like that. I mean, it doesn't seem to attract anything so far. I haven't seen any issues with broccoli. And you got the bull's blood beets that barely are hanging on. I wish they would do something. I barely eat them at all anymore. I might take one leaf here and there, add it to my soup. I need to get some more growing. I like them. Kind of tasty. A lot of people say they don't like beets. I made a post recently. It was like, what kind of vegetables do you not like? There was at least 3 people. I think beets had the most people that said something. I don't like beets. 3 people. Not a lot, but that was the most of anything on there. Two people did say avocado that they didn't like. Can't really see the purple kohlrabi, but there's the bigger one down here, and then there's a bunch of them over here. There's like 4 or 5 more. The kohlrabi can get pretty big. I gotta keep an eye on it. There's Miss Limone. She's hanging on over here. I don't know if that's new damage. That looks kind of like it's new. That's old damage, you can see. Leaves falling off and stuff. I think it is recovering though, since I put her up in the grow bed. Doesn't get the most light there, but I think it's all right still. I could figure out a way to maybe just scoot her closer, a little bit closer to the light, maybe another 6 inches or something. Look how big this tree is. And then I tried to figure out where I was gonna hang it. I could have. I was being lazy, of course, but I didn't want to extend it or retract it at all. I wanted to find a spot that would work for exactly how long it was at the time. There's another broccoli head growing right there. So I found another little branch somewhere. A bunch of them I need to take out too, it looks like. No, you were seasoning the bubble machine. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's definitely seasoned, but now it's going to be nice and clean, baby. Might not be perfect after the first wash, but I think it will. It'll be much better, and all the micron stuff that's inside here will be much better. Although, now that I think about it, I probably should not have washed the micron cloth, because the more bubble hash that gets in it, well, no, then it doesn't allow the water to come through. I was gonna say, like, then I can, as I'm scraping off that cloth, I'm not gonna lose any, because a clean micron cloth, some of the bubble hash will get stuck down in the micron, and then I won't be able to scrape that off. But at least the moisture gets through, and that's the whole point of the cloth, is to let it dry out, because bubble hash is pretty wet at first, and if you clump it up in a clump, I've actually had no problem letting it dry out. But that's also in this room. I'm guessing a lot of the moisture is getting sucked up by the plants. I should probably turn on a humidifier. I have one, I just don't know how well it works still. I need to hook it up. All of that. So subscribe, like, share, and subscribe if you want to help a farmer out. This is really what you're helping me out with when you subscribe. It's really nothing to do with getting more, clout on the internet. I'm trying to do something that I did not know how to do, not something that I didn't have much exposure to. Like, very few times like, my mom had a garden as a kid, but I don't remember ever being, like, we went out there like a couple times, I remember, but it wasn't like I was getting a lot of lessons and being pushed to learn those things. It was more like, well, you can go out there if you want. I didn't know I wanted to. I didn't know I should want to. Everybody has to eat, so why doesn't everybody want to know a little bit about this? Maybe it's still not your thing. Maybe you don't want to get dirty or whatever. You don't want to grow food, but knowing a little bit about it, I think, is the bare minimum. Like, knowing that your food gets grown somewhere and harvested and then processed, and just knowing those things and kind of keeping that in mind when you turn your nose down at things like farmers or people that have a garden in your neighborhood. You're like, that darn garden, it's always attracting pests. It's like, well, you know what? Now maybe you could have a little bit more respect or more reverence. Does that work there? I think so. But yeah, respecting your neighbors that do that, and maybe before that you're like, well, this guy's annoying because of this reason in this darn garden of his. But then once you gain a little bit of knowledge about it, you're like, okay, it's still not for me. I'm not going to grow a garden, but hey, pretty mad respect. All right. We've got about 10 minutes, and we'll do the first number spin for this week. The Indoor Farmer Community on Locals. Sign up $2 a month or $20 for a whole year. All right. This is kind of the wide shot I should have used for the main thumbnail, but that's all right. Broccoli, like, there's a lot more light coming through now because I chopped that broccoli down. There's some other little broccoli growing. So there's one here. There's one over that way. There's one right here. This is broccoli growing. So it's kind of like a revolving crop, and that's the idea, guys. I might eventually start making a list of things that I find revolve easily, or not just cut and come again, because there's a lot of crops like that you can cut and they will grow back as long as you leave the roots and you keep watering them. There's some of those crops, and those are great crops too. But I'm also looking for crops that I can cut, chop down, bury, and then they grow back from the scraps. Broccoli grows back from its own scraps. I don't know if that's just because of the seed that might be in it, or there's some other reason for that. I don't know, but it's interesting to me. You just bury like a good sized stalk of broccoli with the leaves and everything, and that thing just starts sprouting back up eventually. If you could make a list of crops like that you could grow indoors, maybe separate bins, maybe separate them out. I was talking to Alice on a post today. Alice, remember we talked about the potatoes? I grew potatoes in one of these bins, this black bin off to the side here. The potatoes I've grown a couple times, but right now I need more light. Talked about it so many times. I just need to figure something out that's going to make sense, that's going to hold up the weight of a light. And there's not really any studs going across this area, so we'll figure it out. Purple kohlrabi. It's a crop I never knew I was going to grow like so many of. I've kind of let myself sort of drift all over, a little ADD on this journey of growing things. Like, okay, let me grow. Oh, there it goes. There goes the sunlight on one side. But just kind of grow whatever comes to mind, whatever comes up, so to speak. Like whatever, somebody might send me something, or I might happen to get some seeds at a place and try them out, and just kind of try different things. And it's been fun, but I do need to start concentrating more on some of the things that I know already and get this train moving. So here we go, turning the RO water on, giving the system a little bit of equilibrium, like I do every time I add more RO water. It's the trace minerals that it needs, those trace minerals. Hey, Cullen, what's up? Comment below, guys, and I will put you on the wheel. So yeah, I water it in with the RO water. And make sure you hit that like button if you comment to get on the wheel. Let's see. Ashley and Bubba. Hello, hello. Giving it a little bit extra because I am taking water out at the same time with a different pump and watering that table. Time to spray the pepper plants with a little bit of Prime Superior. I don't have much left, so I'm going to move on to, I believe, Pure Crop 1 is what my local shop raves about. So I've also heard Lost Coast Plant Therapy, but I'm going to go with the Pure Crop one, at least for now. Cheers, everybody. Let me see the hashtag WTIF on this fine Monday. Get some dancing bananas on the Rumble. 11 Rumblers in the house. Hit that re-share too if you could. It puts it into the Rumble algorithm again, and it shares it from your profile. So yeah, I'm trying to get this pepper plant to stay alive. It's like a 2-year-old plant, you know. Like honestly, it probably just wants to die at this point. But I'm just seeing what I can do about it. Now this light, the light over here on this table is going to be going out any minute, so I'm just going to sort of spray around the surface and some of the plants. Isn't really necessarily needed, but it helps. It's a mycelium. It's a Bavarian Bassiana. It creates a mycelial layer all over things, and it's really beneficial in more ways than just a pest repellent, but it's good for the roots. It's good for the soil. So, and we're shaking it. We're shaking the tip, you guys. You got to make sure you shake that tip, and so in case any last minute drips come out, careful. Don't want to waste any. But Diane's over there. Okay, I'll get you on the wheel one more time, Diane. Let's go. Cheers. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to spread the love around, get some water on the dry soil on the top, and then also let a bunch of it soak in. So I think I watered probably 6 gallons, 10 gallons maybe at most. Diane, the Python Queen. Can't have the drips, right? You don't want the drips, the bleeps, the sweeps, or the creeps. I'm on. I forgot to leave a comment. Where? I commented, or I think I got you on here. Let's see. Chris 1 on Facebook, you mean? Well, go comment on Facebook, and I'll throw you on there, brother. I had some people worried about my roly-polies, thinking that it was, I guess we just saw this one. Thinking that they were, a bad thing. I was like, well, they're beneficial. They're not maybe super beneficial as far as like people buying them to put in their garden, but they're a net positive. Now I don't want so many that I can't do anything. So there is that, but I wonder what I could do. Maybe start tossing more of them in the fish tank, because the fish will take them out, no problem. They eat all their legs off and then nip at the rest of it until it's gone. That's free food. It's free fish food. Let's go. Capture a whole bunch of them and just clean them off and then toss them in. Fish food. Just like the worms. If I got too many worms in the table, you'd be like, okay, fend for yourself in the aquarium. You want to get your worm farm going? You have so much. You have the farm built. Okay. I'm not sure how that kind of worded that a little funny there. Lighten one up, Cullen. Okay, I'm with you. Cheers, my guy. We got 18 minutes for another 420 as well. Cheers. My poor onions, watering them. They're all dying though. I ate them for too long. I ate them up. I ate up the onions. Nom nom nom. Got a spout on it and everything. Yeah. Put a little extra water in the dish there just for like beneficials, and sometimes ladybugs find their way in here, and plus that water will evaporate and become moisture and humidity for the planties. Hillard, hello. Good afternoon, sir. How are we? Just watering the worms on the empty soil. Although the soil does run down the other side, plus it absorbs in, so it's kind of a sponge. It'll get sucked from the plants. The plants will still find it and get it. You don't want things to get too dry, because there are certain insects that will be drawn to the dry soil, the dry, crispy leaves and stuff. Looks like Bob sent me a picture with 3 containers. 65 degrees here today, loving it. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That isn't bad. That sounds good, yeah. Hillard, we got you on the wheel, brother. Peter, hello. Hey, thanks, Peter. So it's like a experimental kind of thing, you know? It lets me try out different things. And there goes the sunlight on the table for the day. And this is why I wash all my vegetables that I eat. Alright, after this video we're gonna spin the number wheel, so if you haven't gotten yourself a number, I suggest that you do. $2 a month gets you into 16 chances to win on the number wheel alone monthly, and that is a win that you do not have to be there to win. No one will have to be here to win the number wheel. You just have to be on the post, the number wheel post that I make on Locals behind the paywall. Alright, let's go back over here to Locals, to the number wheel post. Let's go. I'm seeing some people with multiple comments, it looks like. Maybe not. Oh, there's Rose with 2 comments. Chris with 2 comments. You confuse me when you guys do that. Don't do that. Brenda gets number 1 today, or this week. The first commenter gets 2 spots on the wheel, so congrats, Brenda. Margaret gets number 2. Spot number 2. Diane, number 3. Number 3, let's go. And Chris, you get number 4, but only number 4. Only. Peckerwood, what did you call me? Holy cow, Chris. Cat gets number 5. Nobody gets number 6. Harry Wood, number 7. Kayla, number 8. Restart the machine. Kind of looking at this tube too to see, because the tube is like the worst part of this machine as far as how dirty it is. So I'm kind of looking for that to be clean, a little bit cleaner. All right. Kayla was number 8. Trent, all good. It's all good, my bro. It's number 9 right here. Number 9 or niner? Did I hear a niner in there? Alice, number 10. Looks like I left enough. I put this up early enough, I should say, to get a few more takers this week. Kim Marson, number 11. Rose, number 12. Could you please put me on the captain's list? I did, Rose. If you're here right now, I did do that. You're going to be playing next week, I believe. Let me look at that real fast. You're also number 12. The official captain's list. So Chris will be playing. Ty will be asked. Rose, you'll be asked to play. And if one of you can't play, I'll be asking Big Mike to be on deck. So Ty, Pond, and Rose Booza will be playing against the champ, Chris P. You are on deck for next week. That should take care of that, hopefully. And then Jess, you are lucky number 13. Let's go. And then here's Chris again, who's commenting twice. You're number 4, Chris. Number 4 still. Still number 4. And I'm going to double check that. Number 4. Okay. Number 4, Chris. Chris, number 4. Chris, you're number 4. Number 4, Chris. Okay. I think 13 was it, right? Jess was 13. Whoop. And yes. 13. 13. Okay, let's change the time to 1 minute. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Yeah, so this right here is the thing that I have for people who are in my community, in locals community that are paying members that do not have to be here to win. Maybe they're busy working at 2:11 in the afternoon, right? And that's probably a good bet, a safe bet. But they can still be in this number spin every week, 4 chances to win, unless you're the first person, which you get 2 chances to win. Look at that. The 2 number 1s still want to stay together, don't they? Let's hit it one more time. There we go. But yeah, you get 2 chances to win 4 times that week. So you only get 1 win the week. If your number gets landed on, you only get 1 win. But you get like 8 chances that week instead of just 4. So here we go. Ronald Blackwell, what's up, my guy? Let me put you on the door prize wheel. I see you on the YouTube. We are live on Rumble and Locals as well. Locals for just for the heck of it. You can only go live there for 2 hours, so it'll shut off at the 2-hour mark. But I just thought I would do that for more notifications, I guess. Hey, there's Ronald on the Rumble. Let's go. Have a good day, Peter. Thanks for coming by, my friend. You're on the door prize wheel, yeah. So maybe come back by in an hour or so. Oh, we're gonna get number 1 out of the way early this week. Number 1 gets taken off the board early this week. Remove all instances of number 1. And let's verify, but that was Brenda, if I'm not mistaken. Brenda, yes. And we're going to add Ronald Blackwell twice. Oh, yeah. Brenda. Cool. Congrats, Brenda. Got a few more pictures, and then we're going to head over to Garden Savvy. I want to say we watched this one just now. What the heck happened? So I messed around here with the camera for a second, trying to get a good view in there. But basically, these cups that I put a bunch of seeds in, 5 different things plus 3 other different things in that same tray that just aren't popping. I turned the heat pad back on today to see if maybe that will make a difference. But there's a lot of seeds in those 5 cups there. I put a bunch of seeds of lettuce and tomatoes, lavender, what else? Spinach, and there was one more. Oh, peppers, hot peppers. Put quite a few seeds in there, and I mean, it should be good soil, and it's also getting water from the aquarium, so it doesn't, shouldn't need a lot of extra nutrients, but that water's got good microbiome in it, and it should be helpful, right? But for some reason, it is not pop. They're not popping. It ain't popping, you guys. Get a little water out of the old fishy fish tank. I always make sure I'm not getting any baby fish in there with it. We got 5 minutes till a little 420 celebration, if you will. Not a fan of the biodegradable pots. They seem to wick the moisture from the pots. Yeah, they do seem to be very moist versus the soil itself. Yeah, see here, I had this kind of messed up. I went and got my headset, put it on my head. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Oh, I'm going to put a little bit of fresh black runts on the screen. Now we do have more people in here now. If y'all want me to pull up the black runts on screen again, I will. Cullen, did you see the black runts earlier? It was looking pretty black and purpley. Very nice. Very nice. All right, that is all of the footage I had this week. I spend a lot of time feeding the worms. But I have this vision of the table eventually sort of having this surplus of soil, like building up the soil, and yeah, it's being used as well at the same time, so maybe it doesn't get to that point. But the point where I have extra soil almost, where I'm like using it in pots and different things, and I do that now actually, but it still seems like I can build up some more. But it seems like it's a little bit longer term thing where I have this excess soil that I can just keep growing things in because I'm putting all the scraps from so many different things, fruits and vegetables, mostly organic stuff, but the scraps from the table, the most, I guess, foreign thing that maybe, well, I guess it's all foreign if it's from the kitchen, but it's from some like grocery store or whatever. But the cannabis that I put in there, the scraps from the bubble hash machine, putting that in there. I don't know if that's a great idea, but it's all clean because I did a bud wash on that stuff. So you know, should be good. Should be good scrap. Good old scrap. Good table scraps they call them. Hey, that brings a new meaning to the phrase table scraps. Hmm? Hey, Big Mike, what's up, man? Just talking about the table scraps. Talking about table scraps open here. Big Mike. Gotcha. Got you down. You want to come up? You can. Let me know. I'll throw the link out there. Right now, we're going to check out the Garden Savvy. Looks like there's a few posts up this week. Oh, wow. Okay. We got a bunch of posts and things going on here. So I use my thumbnail from last week as the gauge to see how many people posted throughout the week, and it looks like Pathos plant. Oh, somebody commented on my post last week. A Pathos plant, you can also check it in the Garden AI. Oh, yeah, that's a good call. Give you the smiling carrot. They gave me a wink like, you know what, you could have checked it in the Garden AI. Well, I could use this Garden AI that you get access to inside of Garden Savvy, and you can upload pictures to it, and you can ask questions about the pictures. Cool. Should start doing that more. It's a good call. Thanks. Was it? It's good. Let's give credit where credit's due to Jocelyn, Miss Jocelyn. I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this time we're going to post today's thumbnail. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Nobody likes to hear that, but I say it anyway. Garden Saviers. I never thought broccoli would grow back just from burying the scraps. Oh well. Have a great week. Let's grow. Hashtag WTIF. Okay, that's good enough. And let's post it. I try to commit to posting something every week on this app. It's a garden-centric social media, basically. And I can get you a discount if you would like to get a year membership. Myself and Kayla are the only two that are members right now. Doesn't give me any money or anything, but it does give me a discount to give out to people. First, the daffodils. Jeez, first daffodils. Don't they know it's cold outside? Nice. They are pretty. We're gonna give them. We're gonna give them a heart eyes, smiling strawberry face. Okay, Brandy here says new here. Planted my first garden last year. It didn't go as well as I'd hoped. This year I've started a compost pile, used a pickaxe, dug deeper, and turned my soil. I also just got a greenhouse, started setting it up so I can get started soon. Looking forward to a much better outcome from my garden adventures this year. And I too will say welcome along with John. Welcome. And good luck. There it is. Then we have Aditola Ajala. Name of this fruit. Isn't that dragon fruit? Thank you, Jocelyn. Can you kindly highlight its benefits, please? What? Is it edible? Thank you. That is star fruit. Oh, yeah. Star fruit, not dragon fruit. Star fruit, also known as carambola. It's not only unique in shape, but also offers... Why is this... Why didn't she tell this guy to go look it up in the AI? You know? Why didn't she tell him? Run town is scrolling. Oh, that's okay, Mike. No worries. My year is up in August. Okay. Your year for locals, you mean? This is Garden Savvy that I'm talking about here. Yeah, Starfruit, Kyle. Yep. Alan says I just got 2 new galvanized metal raised garden beds to add in this season. Oh, very nice. Oh, we passed right past it, Kyle. Thank you for the attempt to help me in the chat. Passed right past the 420. So we'll just do this anyway. Cheers, buddy. Uh-oh. Got it packed too tight. Is a frog's butt watertight? Alright, this should work a little better. Cheers. Alright, let's finish up and let's see what else we had going. Okay, we got Marcia. Wait, did I give this guy a like? No, I didn't. Oh, I just bought this beautiful Coffea Arabica, but I'm concerned it might be sick due to this kind of dry, odd-looking leaves. Any idea what it might be and how it might handle it? Thank you in advance. I don't know. John says, upload your image and ask the Garden AI. Well, see, that makes sense. I'm gonna have to do that from now on. I probably got a lot of images, but the issue is that this is why I post my thumbnail, not just for advertising, but it comes out as a JPEG, and the pictures that I upload come out as something else, and they won't upload into this unless I change them, and that's a lot of extra work. So the thumbnail is like readily usable for the site. So they have the Garden AI, then they also have the Hortisketch, which is pretty cool tool here. What the heck? What the heck? It's a cool tool. It just takes some time to get used to it. You have to be zoomed in just enough to have this symbol, and then you have to find the spot where no, it's still not. I thought I was getting it, but not now. Now I can't figure it out. See, like that one is highlighted. Boom. No problem. I can click it, make it bigger. Lots of eggplant. Should be able to do that over here with the cannabis. Alright. That's bullshit. Come on, John. How does this thing work? I got broccoli. Broccoli, I should be able to do the same thing with broccoli. Nope. I'm not able to do it with broccoli. You gotta go up much higher. No. Ah, I got it. Yeah, for the cannabis for sure. That's funny. Got it for, oh, there's broccoli. Can only go up and down with it. Oh, there we go. It made the rows, but it flipped. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Starting to get it. Starting to get it. See it? Don't have it again. There it goes. Boom. I gotta go zoom way out, and then no, I can't even click the broccoli now. Let's go zoom in a little bit. Can't click the broccoli again. Like that should be. There it goes. Saw it a second ago. There, boom. So I guess you have to zoom in and out a lot. What else we got? We got some garlic. Let's put in some garlic. Oh, come on. I can't click the garlic. Oh, it's real tiny. I gotta click it way down. Only do rows, I guess. Okay, well, you get the gist. You can get access to all of those things by joining the Hard and Savvy community. Community. All right, let me zoom this out a little bit. I'm starting to get impatient. So the next time this finishes might be the last, at least for now. Still pretty warm in there. I got some pretty hot water. I brought in the heat. Right in the heat. Doing controlled burn up in the mountains. Oh, nice. Is that good? That's a good thing, right? Looks stressful, right? Well, it seems stressful. I must be doing something wrong there. I see people put up successful pictures. They'll post it in Garden Savvy, and it looks crazy. They got all their garden beds, and they got the pathway and the house and everything in there. I'm like, wow, they spent some time on it. I just need to spend a little bit more time on it, I think. Spend some time on it. All right, guys, we're at an hour and a half. I think that's going to be it. I do have to get some some winners taken care of, so I might do that over on locals. I guess I could stay on. I could do some Rumble Premium time. I need to do 5 hours of Rumble Premium time. So, do I have any Rumble Premium members? Is anybody? There's 31 people watching. Is anybody a Rumble Premium member? I don't think so, but I could be wrong. We do need to do the door prize as well. We're going to give everybody on Rumble who comments right now an extra spot on the door prize. Wow, they're advertising the Rumble wallet a lot. Throw a comment below and I will put you on the door prize an extra spot if you're on Rumble. Rumble and Rumble alone. So we got Margaret, we got Diane just said something, we got Kayla, we got Ronald, the Rumble and Rumble alone, please. I know there's a couple more of you coming over there right now, and while we wait for such a thing, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Chicago Steak Company. This is the last week. Well, I can't imagine that's true. All right, let me tell you about my Valentine's Day sponsor, and honestly, this one's a no-brainer. Chicago Steak Company, code HEART26. HEART26. Look, you could fight for a reservation for some overpriced restaurant. Sit there surrounded by strangers, rush through your meal, or you could stay at home, cook together, and have a way better experience. These are USDA prime steak hand cut, hand selected, wet aged, up to 40 days, restaurant quality, delivered to your doors. Here's the deal: it's the last week for free Valentine's shipping. Orders $199 or more. Use code HEART26 and you get $145 in free gifts. That's 2 Maryland crab cakes, 6 Italian chocolate pastries, and free shipping. So your appetizer, main course, dessert are all done. Go to mychicagosteak.com/heart26, code heart26. That's heart26. Link is in the description. Let's go. Thank you, My Chicago Steak Company, for the $1.26 bub. I'll take the $1.26 and talk about a little Valentine's Day deal, because guess what? Valentine's Day is around the corner, and you don't have to be a celebratory person to see the sort of seasonal, stuff going on. And so tomorrow, for the Indoor Farmer Reviews, I have I think it's called the Sweetheart Vendor Event, or something like that. But I did checked out this event, and then right next to it, they had a flea market that was a free entry because it was kind of piggybacking off of that event. So I went and got a little bit of footage from there as they were getting close to packing up and everything. So it's going to be a little bit of a full review tomorrow. So check it out at 1 o'clock tomorrow, same channel. You're watching me now. Okay. Here we go. I think that's Alice. We got Alice. There'd be at least one more. And we got everybody else. Thank you very much. Steak. All right, Kyle. Did you say steak? Somebody say steak. Wheel 6 at 60 seconds here. And go. We introduced a new wheel on game night yesterday. If you didn't see the show, the evolution of the Doors game has, I think, tightened up a little bit. I think it's become a lot more smooth and you know, makes a little bit more sense. I'm gonna change it up again a little bit for next week. I think I have some ideas. Hey, cheers, Kyle. Cheers to that, brother. I did miss the 420, but hey, you know what? It happens. Cheers. Peter. Peter did say he was leaving. Are you still here, Peter? We'll give you a minute here. That was loud. What was loud? What did I say that was loud? Was it the cheering? The cheering is kind of loud. I wonder if I can change that somehow. Peter, are you here? Are you listening? Peter, are you listening? There's like a 30-second delay, so I have to at least wait for that delay. Somebody tell me that you can hear me since I've said Peter is the winner. Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at my phone. I see it. Okay. All right. I don't think Peter's here now. When the wheel starts spinning. Oh, when it got loud. Oh, okay. Well, let me see here. Ticking sound. We can go down somewhere in here. Can I make it not do the cheering? Display duplicates. Spin slowly. Show title. After spin. Random sound. That's what we're going to do. Well, now. Random sound, huh? Sounds fun. Auto remove winner after 5 seconds. Animate winning entry. Oh, I like that. We have a winner. What if I do? Oh, what? We'll just stick to this for now. Thank you, Margaret. I realized after I asked for that I could figure it out by looking at my phone, and I could see that it had caught up. Finger red number 1. Yeah, oh, I see. I can't tell what that is, Hillard, but I think it's some kind of a emoji off of YouTube. Thank you, Diane. Peter, pumpkin eater, right, Alice? Bump, 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 bump. Stick around for the raid. Find out, maybe find something interesting to go and find. Wait, using find too many times? We'll look for something on Rumble interesting to check out. That's better, Kyle. Thank you. It's not the cheers. It's right when you click it. Whoa! I turned the audio down. That was still loud. Whoa! Did you see the animation, Diane? Okay. I like that, but the sound was still a little bit loud. Diane did just say she heard me, so I'm gonna go ahead and write it down. Diane, congrats. So let me see. Let me test it out again. So the only animation they do is just I don't know what you call it. Zoom out, zoom in, maybe zoom in. Same sound. Okay. Well, guess they don't have a whole lot of sound options, but that's neither here nor there. Let's find something over here. I'd say I'd like to go to maybe entertainment or podcasting, maybe. But I want to look for the guys around my level. That's who we want to help out. What is the Save Act? Okay, Dale Harder, NASA engineer of Pleiadian Starseed. The Dale Harder testimony. Interesting. Bill Cooper lecture. Pastor Melissa Scott, PhD, is live. Wow, look at that board. Holy cow. Can you guys see that board? 9/11 was an inside job. Ultimate documentary. Okay. What do we got here? Live stream. Just called live stream. What's his name? Aaron McKintrey. Well, he's got 15 people that like him. It's just called live stream. Infrastructural psychosis. How social media is rewiring our brains. Oh no. Are the Epstein victims going to take up Elon Musk's offer and say the something something something? Sovereign codes of cosmic infrastructure. Oh my. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? Let's see. A lot of Bill Cooper stuff all over. The Monday Mancast. With new releases? It's the Mancast.
With banana and milk, 4 eggs, 4 ounces of salmon. Woo, eggs and salmon. You live on the wild side, my guy. You're living on the edge. You're in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're on your own path.
The Daily Swole.
These are telling. These are telling. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. 2 pieces of toast, Dave's killer bread. Indeed, it is.
I mean, he's doing a little bit better than I am. That's okay. We're pretty close. I think we can raid this guy, see what he's about, Mr. Manly Man. Copy. And then we come over here and we say /raid. Now again, you do not have to do this. You can hit opt out. Salmon and eggs. Yeah, he was bashing. He was not happy that some guy was wild eating salmon and eggs. We're gonna see what it's all about. If you do not want to hit the raid, just hit opt out. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna say, hey everybody. Let's see, maybe let's see if he acknowledges.
Just saying. All right.
Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me.
I will say that does look a lot better than McDonald. I mean, is that checker? I don't know. That almost looks like a commercial. It looks like a stock footage. But that would just, and this is the thing, because people are like, oh my God, you eat a burger? I'd eat a burger, but I would eat it a way where it doesn't fuck my stomach up. I would have to use like sourdough bread, which is, I love it. I think it tastes great. And if we made potatoes, we would make our own potato fries. I would just do it myself, and I would use tallow, and we would bake it. We would do that. So, and this is what I always clarify too. It's just, it gets to a point where you don't want to have the risk anymore. And it's not like you're a pussy. I don't want to eat a meal. It's just, it makes me feel like shit now. I used to eat that crap all the time, and I feel so much better. You don't want to go back. You don't want to go back. The more you remove these things, it's just, you can't explain it to someone who's still addicted to it and just doesn't care. You just can't explain it. That's why you just don't even bother. Lead by example, do certain things. And then when people come.
I like this guy's message. I like his message so far. I couldn't grow my hair like that. I just can't get to that point. But he does have an impressive beard, so we've got some things in common. I don't know this guy though. What's his name? The Daily Swole is his name. Daily Swole. I'll give him a like. Give him a like. The hashtag is swole or bust. Ask Papa Swole is another hashtag. Okay. I like that guy. Okay, not too bad. Well, that's fun, doing a little raid. I have to do at least 5, so it's fun to go and find other people like that. Go and oh, okay, I have to do it, so who should I find? Okay, I'll find this guy that says the Mancast. Mancast. That's pretty bold. It's a bold assumption there. Swole. I should get him on as a guest. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Hey, Amber. Just kidding. She said, what's up? Happy, total, terrific, twisted, titties, tie-dye, turpy, taco Tuesday, you gorgeous stoner. Oh my gosh. She's already kicked us into Tuesday. Amber has come here to fuck everyone's week up, and now it is Tuesday. Hey, congrats, Diane. And I need to. Got a lot. Let's see, it's almost 3 o'clock. All right, since we did the raid already, it's time to go. I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock Central Time for the Indoor Farmer reviews of the Valentine's vendor event plus the Peoria, what's it called, flea market. I've never been to a flea market. It's kind of what I thought it would be. But it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff there. People a lot of serious flea marketers out there. No joke. Ugh, 4 minutes? No, I'm not going to do that. All right, I'm going to head over to Locals, though, get some things done while I'm, chilling, listening to some Kill Tony or whatnot, some music or whatever. We'll be there in just a couple of minutes. You should unshare this. Thanks again, everybody. Please hit that like button if you haven't. Follow the channel. We're trying to get up to 1,000 on the Rumble. That's my goal. It's a goal that I have at least, and that's why I'm pushing on the Rumble. We'll see you on Locals, the private sesh, in about 2 minutes. Thanks again. Peace. Remember, everybody's got to eat.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer, check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm Wailing the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro setup, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Wayland's here.